So Caio, I hear a lot about containers, that buzzword's everywhere. And when I think of a container, I thought, do I go to that container store to buy one? Can you tell me a little about what a container is?
Yeah, certainly not those that you buy at a container store. So when you think about containers in the IT industry, we are talking about a way to isolate your workloads. For instance, when you have a database, you can have that database running inside an operating system in an isolated manner. So that may have some allocated CPU power, some memory, and some storage capacity, and it's isolated from other containers. If you compare it to what we did in the past, we would isolate entire operating systems in what we called virtual machines.
Right.
Container is a subdivision of an OS with the libraries that you need. It's much more lightweight, easier to deploy, easier to maintain.
So that sounds great. So then I could take a container, and that would enable me to build a microservices approach to application development. So I can be really agile, I can build really focused services that do a single purpose that would let me then build apps across multiple platforms.
Sure.
Right?
And you may start with a microservice, not a lot of data, not a lot of users, but as demand grows, you may want to expand that cluster. And MarkLogic is actually a fantastic platform because from the get-go it was designed to be a scale out. So as you need more capacity, we just add more containers, and MarkLogic will rebalance the data and have more capacity.
Okay, so you're talking a little bit about scalability here. That makes me think of the cloud. Can I use containers in the cloud, in a local data center? How does this work?
Absolutely. One of the advantages of containers is actually it's cross-platform, and MarkLogic is cloud neutral as well. So you can start with a microservice in your data center, and as you have more demand, you may want to move to the cloud. So MarkLogic can easily be moved to the cloud within the containers. It runs on Amazon and Azure. We support those platforms, and we support Docker. So it's a really good way to transition to the cloud using containers.
That sounds great. Well, come see us at MarkLogic World in San Francisco and learn more.